Hey, Christian Caveman back here. I just wanted to do a short video on unloading an M48 Mauser post-war. Um, it and the reason why I gotta tell you this, I have a buddy. He was out. He told me this himself. He was out shooting his cool grandpa's old gun. Um, and he says I it kind of kicks and it's really cool and it seems like it shoots high, but I think I dropped it 3 times and the thing is like a tank, basically. So I was like, yeah, they are. Uh, he said, but he said it was loaded and I wanted to go. There was like 2 or 3 shells left in it or something like that, and he didn't understand the mechanism of the Mauser basically, and he didn't know how to unload it without doing this thing, with the bolt every time, every one, and they're all flinging. Uh, which one way to unload it? They do come out that way, but he had to, you know, do the bolt, and it's kind of in an unsafe manner. But I just wanted to show you the 2 ways. He didn't understand the internal magazine and how you can drop the bottom out of this gun right here, which is that gun. Let's check here. We're all safe. Nothing in it at this time. So, and as always, you can pull the trigger when you're bringing the bolt forward, so it's in safe. And when it is like that, when there's nothing in chamber, it won't go into the safe mode, which is flipped up. We've already checked, nothing in here. So if I did that right now it's cocked. That bolt's back. So now I can go into safe, which is straight up and down, if you can see that. And another good thing about the Mauser is it's on safe, because if you try looking down the sight, that's in your way. you can't see it, so it's in safe. So you either flip it down, then you can shoot if there's something in the chamber, which there's not, or it's all the way over in lock. And the only way you can do either of those two is if there's something in there. Now it's in lock, so the bolt won't open. You can't shoot. Can't shoot in this area either. Nothing in the gun. Now safety's off. Now it'll fire. Bolt's off. Okay. So anyways, this is how he was ejected to get him out. He didn't know about the internal magazine and the little hole on the bottom, so you can actually, this is how they built it. So what we're gonna do, we'll put in 3 rounds. Yes, they're live. I'm in a safe place. I'm in the middle of nowhere, Montana. So make sure those are pushed down. Nothing in chamber. All the way forward. Even locked and loaded or what. You can put it on safe. Like I said, so right now it's, there's nothing in chamber, but there is something in magazine. So it's still the same thing. And you can have that in lock. And the only way to do that is if the spring's back, there's nothing in chamber. But the only way you can do that is that. So even if you had something in there, you might have something in there. So here's the key. If you have something in there, this isn't going to take everything out of the gun. But at the very bottom, where that hole is where I was showing him. is you can take another one of your rounds, push in that little hole on that button, pull back, towards the butt, boom, and it comes up. And then you pull that all out. There's your magazine holder, your internal magazine. Now watch this. Boom. All 3 rounds come out. The only thing we put in the gun. So to put this back on, put that right down in there. Now there's a little lip right on the back side of this. You put it on here, right inside there. Put this down, push forward and back. That's it. Put that in, push it forward and back, and it locks into place. Now, you might still have one in there. Like I said, this is on lock. Your bolt's back, so there might be something in there. So you might have to eject one round if you do that. Now, go back from the beginning. I took the bolt from here all the way, pulled the trigger here, and released it. Just like most rifles. So there's nothing in there now. The bolt's spring's not there. Now, if we reloaded it, got our little fancy rounds back. We'll put those in there safely, of course. And we'll even do the 4th one on this, since we don't have to, use it for opening the internal magazine on the bottom. We'll put 4 in there, and it can hold 5. But we'll push it down, make sure a bolt goes past it, nothing's going in chamber. Okay, now we're going to lock like we're locked and loaded here. We can do it this way or without. But the only way to do this is if this is up, because that's the only way your safety can go on. Now, if I did it like this, no rounds in there. But if I brought that right there, past those rounds, and then pulled the trigger right now with the bolt open halfway, and then put the bolt in, that's not cocking the trigger mechanism. So I cannot put it into safe or lock. It won't move. Now, I can with one in there. I'm not going to chamber one, but this is going to act like it's chambered because I'm pushing it past there. I'm not pulling the trigger right now. So it's not cocking this. Okay, this will cock it if I don't pull the trigger. So watch. Now this bolt's going to stay back. Nothing in there. There's ammo down in the magazine. But I'm going to... See, now the bolt's back. So now I can put it into safe or lock. Watch. Safety. Remember? Can't see the sights. It's on safe. Or complete lock bolt. Okay. Just another Mauser safety thing, which is kind of cool. Doesn't flip open when you're running through the woods. Literally. Like this will. And this is where I'm going with this. Okay, so we're acting as if something's in there. There's not, but there is some in the magazine. So if there was even one in chambered, you flip this up to the safety. You can't pull the trigger. Now, there's nothing in the chamber. There is some in the magazine. I've showed you that. Now, nothing. I can't fire, right? Even though this bolt's back. Now, because the bolt's not locked, I flip it up to safety. I can't fire anything, but watch this. Oh, it didn't do that one. There it is. It was sticking. But that's all you do. Boom, boom, boom. I'd like to give that another try. I don't know if these are sticking or what, but I feel a little bad on that, but anyways. I don't know why those didn't catch. Well, I kind of do. It's not my gun, so I don't know. But anyways, back again. Oh. There it was. Anyways, so I was still trying to run the bolt like he was talking about. Alright, I'm going to do it one more time. Okay. Oh, there it is. Now it's grabbing. Anyways, so that's two ways to do it. From the bottom, like I said, and the mechanism up front here is pretty simple, but it's kind of unique, with the lock and the bolt lock, the safety and the bolt lock. Excuse me. So, but anyways, I just thought I'd do a short video on that. These things are tanks. They're great. I mean, there's so much more about them, with the history of the cleaner, the cleaning rod, the butt plate. This is post-war, but we all know kind of what that was for. Leather strap. The 2,000 meter sight. I mean, these things are just neat old guns. Yeah. I hope y'all like. Pass it on, check it out. We only know what we've learned. So if this can help somebody, or you can pass it on and help somebody about an old tank like this, or anything similar, that would be great. I gotta talk to my buddy about this. I kind of want to steal it off of him. It's a neat old gun, so I hope y'all have a good day. Late May, going into June soon, so get out there and shoot, and keep kicking it. Share, like, subscribe. Appreciate it. Christian Caveman out.